Ever wondered what you could do to that awkward pain in your mouth without having to visit the hospital or see a dentist? Well, here's your lucky day, 'cause this video is fully packed with unending solutions. Anyway, hello and welcome back to the Well-Being channel, but before we proceed, kindly take a moment to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and be sure to turn on the notification bell. Dentists are faced, every day, with countless of tooth-related surgery. However, toothache has been studied to be one of the most common complaints received by every dentist. It is quite painful and weakening. These aches can occur at any time and doesn't come knocking with a warning sign. Due to any infection that may be present in your gum or tooth, you tend to experience basic swelling and soreness which, over time, will transcend into an unpalatable pain in your mouth. The occurrence of toothaches in daytime can be easily controlled by visiting a local dentist. But in strange cases, when you suddenly start to feel an ache in your mouth, having to know what to do is very important. You definitely will still have to see a dentist afterwards, but these methods have proven to be the best home remedies for toothaches in a case you can't see the dentist. 1. Salt water swill. This might sound a little mundane, but believe me, it does perform the job. Whenever you start to feel any uncalled pain in your tooth, grabbing a teaspoon of salt and boiled water might just ease the pain. Saltwater helps clean away debris around the tooth and reduce swelling. Dissolve a teaspoon of salt into a cup of boiled water and stir till the solution is completely mixed. Take in an amount your mouth can contain and swish it around for about 25 to 30 seconds before spitting out. Repeat the process 2 more times for an effective result. 2. Cayenne and ginger paste. Ever heard of the saying that says you've got to tackle pain with pain? Yep. I made it up, but when it comes to this case, that saying might just be so true. Ginger contain a lot of antibacterial properties that can soothe toothaches, and capsaicin, the main component of cayenne pepper, has been found to help prevent pain. Just mix equal amount of these 2 spices with little water to form a paste, and don't worry, you aren't licking the paste. Make a small ball of cotton, rub it with enough paste, then place it on the tooth causing the pain. Leave it till the pain disappears or till you can no longer stand the hot burn. 3. Tea soothing swish. Here comes the fun part. Everybody likes tea, right? Well, whether you love it or not, you've just got to take this. Study has shown that due to its numbing properties, peppermint tea has been discovered to be a good soothe for toothaches. Simply put a teaspoon of dried peppermint leaves in a cup of boiled water and leave in for about 15 minutes. Drink and flush around in your mouth for a few seconds before spitting out. You can also try out black tea, as the astringency in its tannins can help relieve swollen gums. 4. Hydrogen peroxide rinse. Hold tight, 'cause we are about to go a little technical. The study of chemical substances in your chemistry class has gone quite a long way and now has a role to play in dentistry. Swish with a mouthful of 3% solution of hydrogen peroxide for a fast kill of bacteria and quick discomfort relief. This hydrogen peroxide wash can be a good quick solution to toothache accompanied with sour taste. Nevertheless, it is temporary, just like every other remedy, and requires that you see a dentist afterwards. And just as it was stated in your chemistry class, ensure to wash your mouth several times with clean water after the swish. 5. Ice massage. Ever heard of cryotherapy? Good. However, you don't have to lock yourself into a cold chamber in order to relieve your tooth pain. Just a cube of ice, a plastic bag, and a clean cloth should do the job. Dip a small cube of ice into a plastic, wrap into a clean cloth, and apply this to the aching tooth. In another pattern, you could just place the ice pack on that part of the cheek covering the aching tooth. It works just the same. 6. Clove oil. I know what you are looking to hear about are home methods to help relieve your tooth pain, but hear this head on. Clove oil, if brought in contact with sensitive gum or tissue or on your tongue, can even worsen your pain. Nevertheless, it's very effective and worth trying out. Instead of pouring the oil onto your mouth, pour 2 drops of clove oil on a cotton ball and place it against the aching tooth till the pain fades. 7. Vinegar and brown paper distraction. And just as you've heard, it's just sort of a distraction method. This home remedy basically taps into the idea that our body is made up of nerves stemming from our brain. Pain is a result of a sensation in the brain, and when the sensation is changed, our brain gets distracted. So, soak a small piece of brown paper into vinegar, sprinkle a side of the paper with black pepper and hold this to the part of your cheek covering the aching tooth. The warm sensation created should just be enough to distract your brain from the tooth pain. 8. Pressure application. And if every method seems to be a failure for your toothache, then maybe going a little scientific might do the trick. Remember when you were studying force and pressure in your high school? Well, here's where you really need to apply the knowledge. Actions and reactions are equal but opposite, which means if you apply a certain amount of pressure to your aching tooth for 2 minutes, it should react back by releasing endorphins, which serves as the feel-good hormones for the brain. If you are pregnant, then let this be off limits. 9. Gum. Chewing gum might be a bad idea for your teeth's health, but you know what? Not all bad is completely bad, and that's where gum comes into play. Your toothache might just be as a result of a crack in your tooth, and a little fill-up might just help. But you wouldn't fill up your tooth with sand and a little cement, will you? Guess not, and that's why having a chewing gum in store is great. Simply relieve yourself of the pain by covering the exposed part of your tooth with bubble gum. 10. Brush. Obviously, the simplest home remedy, but it's one of those always recommended by dentists. If you are experiencing problems with shrinking gums, brushing with toothpaste designed for sensitive teeth might just help relieve a lot of pain. Ensure to always make use of the softest brush you can get in order to help prevent your gum from exposure. And that's basically 10 of the best home remedies for toothaches. It is essential that you visit a dentist whenever you are able to, as these are just temporary solutions. For a faster and very effective cure, then Orajel should be your go-to. Got any idea on more home remedies? Comment it below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and stay tuned by turning on the notification bell.